Jimmy and his one-liners. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Movie Bae, and in this video I'm going to be doing a review over Big Brother season 27 episode 5. We have a new HOH. It is Jimmy, and y'all know he is about to rain havoc upon this house. All right, now before we get too into it, I would like for you all to consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. Here on Movie Bae, I do reviews, reactions, and commentary to movies and television, and if that's the type of content you like, then you are in the right place. All right, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button, turn on the post notification bell so you can be alerted every time I upload. And of course, don't be afraid to engage with the video. Thumbs up the video if you're enjoying my commentary, and of course, leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. Now let's go ahead and get into this review. Okay, so Zay has just been evicted from the house. First house guest gone of the season. And when I tell y'all that Zach is crying so hard, you would think that his puppy died. All right, Zach is playing both sides. We're gonna talk about Zach a little bit later, but Zach is definitely playing both sides. Speaking of playing both sides, another person who's doing that is Riley. So we find out, well, I already knew, but everybody's trying to figure out where the votes lie. All right, because if I'm not mistaken, I believe it was like 5 to 9 to evict Zay. And so of course the guys, the Burger Boys, they're trying to figure out who flipped their vote, who did not vote how they were supposed to vote. And it was Riley. Riley voted with the girls because he said he didn't want to be a target later, and he wants the girls' protection in the house. Now this is the crumble, the downfall of alliances. People be so weak they can't even stand strong through the test of time. They have to kiss and grovel to ensure that they won't be the next target, when in all actuality, out of all the guys, Riley, I don't think that they would have gone for you first. You didn't even have to hear my thing. Like, you didn't even have to tell people that, yeah, I voted for you, or yeah, you got my vote, or I want y'all protection. Like, you, all that groveling, like, I just felt like that was so weak to me. I felt like you voted faster than a lawn chair, Riley, and I don't respect it. I just don't. All right. So the guys and Kelly voted against Amy. Now Amy's crew, Rachel's crew, shall I say, they figured that out in a heartbeat. And basically we have a house divided. It's the guys and Kelly, and the women with Jimmy, and now what seems to be Riley. So Keanu is trying to figure out which one of the Burger Boys didn't vote how they were supposed to. So he's going around, he's asking everybody, and he thinks that Will is the one that flipped his vote. He felt like Rachel and Amy were tugging at his heartstrings because they have like the mom / like parent alliance, and he just doesn't think, despite what Will is saying, he doesn't think that Will is being truthful about how he voted. And of course, this makes Will mad, but I'm happy that Adrian calmed Will down, because I was like, Will, calm down. You're about to go and confront Keanu. And I was like, that's not good for your game. All you got to do is charge it, note it, use it later. You don't always have to confront somebody on some BS, right? And I'm happy that Adrian gave him those wise words, because we do want you in the house a little bit longer, Will. Okay? We do want you in the house a little bit longer. All right. So the HOH challenge for this episode is like one of those blackout challenges where it's pitch black, and they basically have to rummage through these 2 different rooms to find 3 to 4 emblems. I believe it's 4 emblems. One is the HOH key, and then there are 3 powers that are also up for grabs. Okay. Ava. Ava is funny. See, there's a lot of low-key people this season, but at least Ava could give us a good diary room. Okay. She said that she is so scared, and she tried to do this challenge, but as soon as she heard somebody screaming, she said, and I sat my ass down. I said, exactly. And I sat my ass down. I just thought that was so funny. Okay, so there are 3 powers in the HOH up for grabs. Keanu gets the first power. He has the power, and he immediately puts it in like the little emblem thing. And I was thinking you should have just held on to that and continued to look for the HOH, because people are gunning for you, sir. People are gunning for you. Then Jimmy comes up with the HOH, making him the HOH of the week. Mickey has a power that Rachel ended up ditching during the challenge. Mickey found it, and she now has a power. And Kelly was the last one to get a power. All right. So after the competition, Jimmy knows that Kelly has a power because he was sitting there like right next to like the last little thingy mabob, and he was helping her, guiding her to it. And he was like, I don't want to help Kelly, get the power. I just want to know who has the power. So of course, his first point of mission as HOH is to figure out where these powers are so it won't affect his nominations. He wants to have a nice smooth week. All right. He also says that anybody who lies to him will automatically go up on the block. Okay, so Zach is having a conversation with Morgan, and he tells her that he thinks Mickey has a power because she was right next to him when the announcement was made that somebody had a power. And then he thinks that Keanu has a power because Keanu actually tried to help Zach get a power. And this is what I'm talking about, Zach. You fake. You fake. All these people like, oh, a showmance might be my downfall. Zach, a showmance will be your downfall. Because how are you in the Burger Boys? How are you in the Burger Boys? But yeah, you telling Morgan about your Burger Boy alliances, and Morgan is on the side with Rachel. Like, Zach, make that make sense. Make that make sense. All right. So Mickey does end up telling Morgan that she has a power and she wants her to keep it a secret. And Mickey's power is that she can basically take over an HOH reign and do her own nominees. However, she does get questioned by the current HOH. And if she is sussed out, then she can in turn be nominated and everything will go undone. All right. So Kelly and Keanu share with each other that they both want a power. Her power is that she can win a veto after the veto meeting. So basically she gets a second chance to try to win a veto competition after the veto competition. And Keanu's power is he will have twice the chance to win a veto. So during the veto competition, he and a Big Brother alum will be competing in the veto competition, and that will strengthen his chances of winning the veto. Okay. Now, Kelly, let me holler at you real quick, Kelly. Kelly tells Jimmy that she told Keanu about her power. And she also states that she doesn't think that Keanu would tell that he has a power if he had a power. Okay, so she did keep his secret because I was worried. I said, oh, Kelly about to go run and tell it because she gives me the run and go tell that girl. Okay, now when she's talking to Jimmy is like, well, why would Kelly even tell Keanu that she has a power? They must be working together. And I was like, yeah, Kelly, because why did you even have to put his name up in that? You could have provided the same information without including Keanu's name. Like, you just talk too much. You do way too much, girl. Keanu, you need to unalign yourself with her. I know you don't have many people in the house, but Kelly is dangerous for your game. So when it comes to the nominations, Jimmy decides that he is going to nominate Adrian as a pawn for the week. He said it came down to Riley, Lauren, and Adrian. And I guess he settled upon Adrian. He also nominated Kelly because he knows that she has a power and he doesn't want to chance her messing up his nomination. So whatever her power is, hopefully he'll just use it, like she'll use it on herself instead of taking down his noms. And then of course, when it comes down to Keanu, he got to do a whole little speech. Like, what is the beef? Somebody who watches the feeds, let me know, okay? Because during this little speech, Jimmy lets Keanu know that you've been going around telling everybody what they want to hear, and your game is so foolish that the toilet is jealous. And I was like, what is your beef? Like, y'all, let me know. Has Keanu been going around being messy, doing sloppy gameplay? I mean, from this episode, I can see it. But like, is it to the extent to where Jimmy is constantly going for Keanu? Here's my thing about Jimmy. I feel like a friend to all is a friend to none, essentially. How are you cool with the majority of the house? Literally, he's cool with the majority of the house. So as a HOH, who are you going to nominate? And if y'all keep up with the feeds, his original plan is going to blow up in his face. So now you're going to have to start attacking your side of the house. And honestly, I'm a big rooter for the underdog. I don't like how it's like a mass majority against a handful of guys, especially because the guys are crumbling up under each other because they rather be on the other side of the house. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I'm just a big rooter for the underdog. So Keanu, you're going to have to find somebody to put the target on in this house, because the target on your back is big and it's red, and you need to have that removed if you plan on sticking around anytime longer in this house, okay? Thank y'all so much for tuning into my YouTube channel. Be sure you thumbs up the video. Engage. Push this YouTube video into the algorithm. Leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. And of course, hit the subscribe button if you are new. I will see y'all next time. Bye.